In this video, I randomly bump into Matt Jones and Sam Pilgrim as I check out Woburn Bike Park, and I also test the brand new DJI Action 5 Pro. How's it going, folks? So right, I'm here at Woburn Sands Bike Park, possibly one of the OGs of bike parks in the UK. I've been coming here since the 90s, since before it was called a bike park, when we used to just call them trails. Great little spot in the woods, small hill, loads of features, very similar to a lot of the other smaller bike parks like Twisted Oaks and stuff like that are in the UK that are doing really well at the minute. I've come along today because I've got the new DJI Action 5 Pro action camera, which is like the competition to the Hero 13 GoPro. I've got the Hero 13, I'm trying out the DJI, and I'm going to do a little bit of comparison. And there's a big reasons why I've got the DJI, but we'll do more of that in a bit. Let's go check out some trails.
Alright, dude.
How's it going? You alright?
Yeah, man, good to see you.
Can you see a bit?
What brings you over this way?
Bit of filming actually.
Glad.
And everything, the usual.
Good.
Likewise by the looks of it.
Yeah. Hang on.
I saw the Ison truck and I wondered who it was. I was hoping Maz might have been here.
Oh no, what a legend.
I was about to text him and go, are you at Woburn?
Do you know his real name?
Richard.
Richard Rowland.
Richard Rowland.
AKA Marigold, AKA Maz.
Yeah.
He's built every pair of wheels I've ever done anything on.
Yeah, he's built my last couple, to be fair.
What
are you doing, just promo for Ison?
Yeah, Halo shoots with some Skelter wheels near rim.
Sick.
What? How long does it take you to get here then?
About an hour.
Sick.
I'm only up the road. I was supposed to ride a Boom Boom today, but he bailed this morning.
What, here?
We were going to go, there's some secret trails near his. We were riding Kimber loads. Anyway, I didn't actually realise my camera was still on and recording all of this, so I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the conversation I had with the lads, and we'll get back into the rest of the video. Right, dropping in a classic line to start off with, the transfer line. This thing's been here for time, a few changes on it, but it's pretty much, as always, a bit of a change as you go down here compared to what it used to be like. This bird's a bit of a sharp left-hander, but there's a table here now. Get this sweep, this jump still slick into this bottom section. Carry your speed, jumping in, jumping in. So I'm on the e-bike today, just doing party laps, just because I can. But the great thing about Woburn, it's a really short climb to the top. You can push this up in like a couple of minutes, and you can drop back in again straight away. Next up is this little outside trail, which seems to be quite difficult to get right. Ooh. So that little outside trail there, it's really cool. It's really tight. A big 29-incher e-bike's probably a little bit overkill for it, but there's a couple of lines down the bottom, and it's like I keep getting lost. I want to go left, but there's a jump to the left that I really don't want to go off because everyone's saying it's a bit mental. When you boot it, you have to really hook to the right, and I'm like, I seem to be hitting everything on this a bit janky because it's quite a tight little flowy trail. So it's almost like I need a lower travel bike and hit it a bit slower, but that's just me making excuses. See if I can get into it this time. Right, got a little bit lost then. Let's see if I can find a way around. You have to go a lot slower than you realise. This one. Oh, I've gone wrong again. Oh. I stopped and watched this chap go through it a couple of times to see if I could figure out which line I was taking that was so wrong. And the really good thing about the DJI action camera is it's a completely magnetic mount. So it makes it really easy for clipping off and clipping straight back on. See? How ace is that? So what's really cool is about that magnetic mount is I can talk to you like this and instantly clip you in and do a run. So this is the old school hip line, but this little area here I think is a little bit more roosty, a bit techy. There's some interesting things. Now my phone's buzzing. Yeah, so I've just come across here just to play on these little trails here. There's a big jump line through the middle that lad's just done, which I kind of have a look at. I might have a look at it in a minute, but for now I think I'm just going to session some of these cool little berm and roosty trails. There's some nice little sort of roosty stuff here, I think, so we'll have a little play on that. Let's have a little, oh, how am I going? Little jumpy, oh, no idea where I'm going. Oi. Do the blind drop just yet. See what this is like. See if I can go the right way this time. So berm. Oh, wrong way again. So also, that's it. Tree there, it's slightly wrong. Way up. I think it's supposed to go this way. What goes this way? Oh! That's the thing with Woburn. There's trails everywhere, and I've just gone off that. Blind roll dropped it. That looks pretty funky actually. I'm gonna have a go at it. See if I don't get as lost this time in the roost. So as I was saying, I've had the Schwalbe Tacky Chans on for a bit now, and they are really coming into their own. Now this cool spring loam's here. Right, where am I going? Jump, jump, pedal. There we go. So why the DJI Action 5 Pro? Well, some really good reasons actually. When you compare them like to like with the Hero 13, so the Action 5 and the Hero 13, they're the side-by-side comparisons. You may be forgiven for thinking that the Hero 13 has a slightly better camera because it's a 5K, it's got a slightly better resolution. However, the Action 5 Pro has a bigger sensor. Now what does that mean? Well, if you ask any professional photographer, any videographer, that you'll always normally go for the larger sensor, because the larger sensor means you can capture more light, and light is key. Light is quality at the end of the day. So put in layman's terms, even though the Hero 13 is like 5.7K or something like that, and the Action 5 Pro is a 4K camera, it's a better quality 4K. It's got a bigger dynamic range, which means the colours are better and it works better in lower light. So you can capture a lot more light and a lot more information, which means your quality of your video is overall better. Right, there's a couple more trails here. Let's there's a bit of a roosty, bermy one here. We're gonna go straight into little double. Whoa, really hard, tight, twisty berms. Where do I go now? I don't know where I'm going, I've gone wrong. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the hip line because it's been a long time since I've done it. There's a line around the side of it there. Oh, you've still got the smaller line. Right, I'm gonna send it down this hip line. I'm not gonna do the big hip. I'm gonna see if I can make something, hit some of the little burns forward and hit the slightly smaller hip. Right, let's go. Oh, I went wrong totally. I wanted to hit this. Oh, that went wrong completely. I want to hip into this section here and around these berms and around like this, even though it's like not been ridden much. Because if I go straight down there, I'm giving way too much speed and just hit that flat out, and I don't want to do that. I want to hit a bit slow first off. Hit a bit slower and try and hip into the him. It's a bit slower. Yes, that was nice. Oh, don't know about that though. Whoa. Okay, that was soft. That almost came off. I'm just going to roll it from here, I think. If I kill myself. Right. Whoa. It's been a while since I got off that. I actually hip the hip this time. I'm hitting it a bit straight. I think I'm hitting it with a bit of fear, would be safe to say. You like that little double? Right, I'm not going to try and turn too much. Okay, slow it down a bit, McCoy. Slow it down. That's better. A few turn bars. Right, I'm just going to have a look at that big moto line that goes there with the big long and low jumps. They look really intimidating, but apparently they are pretty simple. I have done them years ago, but the line to the right, but this has more jumps in it. We also said I did it years ago, but years ago I was like fucking 30 years old, so at 45. Anyway, let's have a look at it. Yeah, let's get this done. Whoa, landed that really deep. Woo! Let's have a little look down here. This used to be a wicked line. Back in there. Come over this other side, because there used to be loads of roost tracks over here. But I'm very cautious about riding anything blind here. You cannot ride anything blind at Woburn Sands, because you just don't know what they've built. But yeah, I'm going to go, there's some trails down here. I'm going to try and have a little play on them. If I remember rightly, there were just some like really nice loam tracks. I think I'm going to play on these, and then I might go get the jump bike and have a little play on the dirt jumps if they're open. Go and check them out. I'm really impressed at how quickly the DJI turns on. Let's just do this one off the bat. Tight. Oh, super loamy. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. That was pretty cool. That's way. I missed it again. Woo! Oh, you can jump over that. I missed the jump line. Try not to get lost this time. Let's go down this one. This is it. Jump. Yeah, boy. Oh, yes. I think I'm gonna grab my jumper, head to the van, grab the jump bike, and have a little play on the trails down here. I'll have a quick look first, see if they're open. Kind of got the jump bike. We're on this little cool skills area. This is called the technique area. So I'm a little warm up on this, then I'm going to go play on the pump track. I don't think the dirt trails are running. Looks like they're digging and they're tarped up, so I don't want to go and play with them. We'll have a little play on here and have a look at the pump track. Strange going from big bike to little bike. Whoa! Yeah, baby! Nice! Oh. Bit of effort required. Still feels weird on a small bike. Oh, overshot! Pull! It's quite a tight little run in. It's good for practicing the skills, your technique, as they say. That's super funky. Right, I'm going to head down to the pump track now. Have a little play on that. See what it's like on the old track du pump. Oh. Find my way around it. Bit wet. Okay. Wrong way. So I can get into the one on the outside. Oh. Okay. My feet weren't planted. Yes. Oh, soft still. Soft. I'm jumping off this and I'm manualing that and that, and I'm wondering if I need to jump and then just carve through it. Ooh, case. Yes! Too soft.